Like, I feel like I need to be like Will Smith right now and like be like, keep my name out your mouth. Like, dude, like I'm annoyed. Like, what?
Welcome to the show. I'm Josh.
Yeah, he is.
And today we are talking The Bachelorette, Season 20, Episode 3.
Yeah, some more charity.
Yep, charity in the house.
And a bunch of friggin' house with a bunch of clowns, man. At least a couple of them, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Said she can't figure that out.
Yeah, I know, right?
So it starts off everyone's crapping on Braden, which is pretty par for the course at this point.
They're doing jealousy, man. They're all jealous of that kid.
They totally
man,
are.
They are
I don't
totally
even
jealous
like
of that
them,
kid.
but they're playing into it.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. They're just jealous as hell, and it shows, man. And he knows it, right? And he's kind of playing it to his advantage a little bit there.
I just wish she could see it. I mean, I know she's... why can't she see it? I mean, she doesn't see how he's talking to them, but, like... Why can't she see
Well,
it?
she canceled the BBQ early. Everyone's bitter.
I hate this. I hate this. Like, just because you get, like... She got some bad news. Like, someone said something bad. Like,
She doesn't
get
even-
over it and go talk to everybody
Yeah,
else.
she didn't even
Exactly.
confirm that's true. It's like one person says something. It's like, so
Yeah.
what?
Yep. Every episode, man, we're getting this.
But she's
Yeah.
like, you
Same.
ruined my mood. You're a buzzkill.
Yeah,
Gotta go pout for a little bit.
that's right. And I'm going to send about you home.
I mean, they all, at this point in time, they all need to make a pact to say nothing negative until like the last 10 minutes. Like the last 10 minutes, and you can all crap
Yeah,
on each other.
this men's group is so wrong about like what's going on too. They're like, oh, he could be sent home, and then like I'm like, you guys are clowns.
Well, that one dude was like, I think we're about 50-50 whether he's leaving or not. You know?
And he gets rewarded every
man,
time.
that kid ain't going nowhere, you clowns.
So Charity busts in and she's like, I'm just tired, guys, and we need to go to Oceanside.
I'm going to the beach.
And she's like, so we're gonna move, but one person's coming with me.
Who's coming with me in the helicopter? You talk about that's one hell of a ride right there.
and who
boy.
is it?
Like, of course, who it is? Braden.
Braden.
Damn right it is.
So they were all just talking crap, like he may get sent home.
Yep. And then he jumps in the helicopter. He's flying in style, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to rub it in, they just like fly over the mansion.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So.
And he's like, I don't know, just the way he talks and the way he acts, I don't.
He's young. He's 24. You know.
I can't. I don't know why she can't see through it. Especially like she keeps talking. Her brother brought it up at the first night. Adrian's brought it up. Like, how are you? She's even said that she's like maybe he's not
See,
here.
but
like,
the
she's
problem-
ignoring the flags.
But the only one that she should have really listened to is her brother. The other guys that are bringing it up are bringing it up out of jealousy, right? So she knows that. She ain't
That's
stupid.
why John
She knows
Henry's
damn
like,
well.
I'm not playing this game. He's smart.
Yeah.
She knows damn well they're bringing it up out of jealousy.
Yeah.
So that was, I mean, I'm amazed at this show, the lengths it goes to on some of these damn dates. Like, the helicopter alone was cool. Now they're
dude.
flying into the baseball stadium.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah, man, got to go have their own little Padres dinner there, man.
You got everybody in the like condo high rise next to her, like, what's going on
What
over
the
there?
hell, yeah.
Really cool.
Like, who's this flying in? You know, expect some big wigs or some big shots flying in and just some random nobodies.
It's just a date.
Yeah.
It's just a date.
They got the mascot they're hanging out with and everything.
And
Pretty cool.
Charity gets hit in the face with the ball. Yeah, I mean, what a just a great date, you know?
I mean, you know, I've been hit in the face with the ball when playing catch, like the sun's
Yeah,
in your eyes.
we all have,
like,
man.
I think,
Yeah,
if you,
I
it's
played
gonna
baseball
happen.
for 11 years. You got hit in the face.
Braden was
20 times.
talking about how it happened to him, and then it happened to her.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we get the Ken competition.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
There's
did
some
like the Ken
cool
competition.
Kens going on.
Yeah, there was, man.
They were making fun of John. Was it John B. in his birthday suit?
Oh,
Ken?
yeah.
I thought that was
He's
hilarious.
like, he looks like a sperm. It's like-
Yeah, so we get different versions of Ken, and some of them are pretty hilarious. I mean, I like Double Denim Ken, and let me tell you,
Double
Sean
Denim did.
really did look like Ken.
He did, man.
Yeah.
So
And he brought it. I mean, he.
Oh, yeah. His voice
Kinda.
sucks ass.
He
but
had a good plan.
Yeah, but he had a good plan.
But yeah, he's the only one that kind of like went up to her, and then like when he went up to her, I was surprised he kissed
Oh,
her.
he just went into it, man. Yeah.
He went right
took
into
the shirt off.
Well, see, and the funny thing is, at this point, the way she makes out with everybody,
Just
they
do-
should
go
all
for it.
know just to go for it, right?
Go
That's the
for
move
it.
with her, right? Just go for it, man. Exactly.
Yeah, I was like, that's kind of awkward. Everyone's there, and she's just like making out with them. But that's what she does.
That's par for the course of her. Yeah, exactly.
I think that's just like how you start every conversation.
I guess
with
so.
her.
I mean, I tell you what, it's a great sign when that happens.
Oh, yeah.
You're probably getting a rose.
Exactly. Yeah, damn
So-
right.
And some of the other ones were cool too. I think like the guy.
The right one, so girls send these other guys home. Oh, girls send these other guys home.
A little riff on that where he's like, send these guys home or whatever.
Yeah, well, all of them were supposed to be
It was
singing
all the
it to
same
girls who just
song.
want to have fun.
Yeah, I know, but his lyrics to that were really
Yeah,
good.
no, it was
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
And then Caleb was a pretty good singer.
Because we just want to have fun.
And
Yeah.
he was kind of impressive
belted
until
out, man.
Sean gets up there.
Yeah.
Well, Sean got it there right after Caleb,
Sean
right?
is smart because he got the ladies going.
Yep,
Oh,
and that's what
exactly.
he said. He's like, I got to get the crowd
Took
loud,
off that
drown out my voice, and then he got
Smart move because he was
took the
pretty bad at
shirt
singing.
off.
Yeah, he was horrible.
And then
dude.
he's wants getting the crowd behind him and being more showman.
He could have just went up there and went
singing.
blah 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 blah.
Yeah, but
and
take your shirt off.
Yeah, took your shirt off even good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of like disappointed most of the guys couldn't sing like at all.
Yeah.
No.
That was bad.
Yeah, Caleb was the only one that had like resemblance of some kind of voice to sing with.
Yeah, and it's kind of, I guess, stressful to make up your own lyrics to this song.
It is stressful.
I was like,
When-
dang, I would
was-
not be for that.
when they went in there and they said you're gonna write your own song and then be in this costume, I would have been. I guess I'm out.
Yeah, I'm like, you got it, guys. I don't know. Hopefully, you get a body like Sean and bland like that. So.
Yeah.
Well, luckily for Braden, he just finished his dates. He didn't have to go on that one.
He didn't have to do that. No.
Yep. So, and then Sean, like, the guys are hanging out. Sean comes, like, diddy bopping in, singing the little Barbie song or whatever.
After
their
he's
date.
had
He had
his
his date.
private time.
Yeah, he got a private date with her. Remember?
Yeah.
For winning that contest.
and Aaron S is like just sitting there talking, like trying to have like a really nice conversation, like, you know, we gotta really get the time with her tonight, whatever. And then he comes in,
Did he
with
bop
his,
it in,
like,
man? Homeboy's like, woo.
singing
It's
his
hilarious.
song, and it's like crickets, and he's like,
And dude's like,
and he's like trying to high five everybody. He's like, what's going on in here?
What a buzzkill, man. Everyone's so bitter, you know what
And
I mean?
homeboy looks at him. He's like, dude, were you an only child? He's like,
I thought that was
and he's like, read the
hilarious.
room, man.
Bunch of bitter guys,
Oh,
man.
dude, totally was.
Which
Yeah.
at that point, I thought maybe like you looked at his face and I thought, okay, well maybe he's like, oh, okay, I guess I did wrong here, you know, like maybe he was like, yeah, okay, I guess I could see them being upset. But then when Charity comes in, he's like, Charity, can I
Talk to you.
You just had your private
Yeah.
time.
I'm amazed, like, all these guys, like, that's really messed up. It's a competition. What do you think
exactly,
that
yeah.
we're doing? You think I'm trying to be nice to you?
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause I gotta tell you, like, that's not what I'm here for.
Well, it's like when homeboy was like, man, you know, it's going to suck if I get sent home because you got the time.
I
He's
don't
like-
care. I'd be like, I don't
he's like,
care.
that's what I'd have said, too, because he's like, oh, yeah, I'd feel really bad if you get sent home. Oh, that's great. Do you feel bad if I get sent home? I'd be like, you know what, dude? Fuck you, dude. I don't feel bad.
F you. I can't say good things, bad things. What do you want from me?
Yeah,
Get the hell out of my face.
Yeah, exactly. You're going home.
Bye.
I mean, and she's as soon as she sat down, he said, Charity, and maybe nobody expected him to do that since he did just have the private time, but nobody else asked
Yeah, exactly.
to do it.
Yeah.
I
He
do
was smart.
think
He
that
smart.
was messed up, but hey, you're
I
competing
think
with
it
these
was-
guys. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
that guy.
And
He
I
was
I
smart,
definitely
man.
thought it was messed up, especially after like they kind of explained that they're all a little irritated by it. But he's like,
Well, he's like, I'm
He
sitting here
doubled
with
down.
awkward the guys. Might as well go hang out with her.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I'll tell you, man. Sean nailed it because up until this point, he really hadn't had a lot of quality time with
No.
her. He was like, man, I got to do something, and he did, man. He freaking pulled it out like I was like, damn. I was like, good on him, man. I was like, dude, you gotta do it smooth right there. I was like, hell yeah. You know,
He
pulling her
stepped it up.
Oh yeah, and pulling her away like that, hell yeah, why not, man? Exactly. I done the same thing.
I mean, you just got done making out with her. You're like, clearly she's into me. So
Exactly.
yeah,
well, I thought it was funny.
go
He's
for
like, we
something.
got to finish their conversation. It was just more kissing.
Yeah,
Like there
exactly.
was no
Yeah,
conversation.
hey, that's all the conversation you need sometimes, right?
And the firefighter guy just really butthurt this
Oh, he
entire
was. He was
episode.
pissed. Yeah.
He even says at one point, like, he could take her to the country club or whatever he says,
Yeah, she
but
was
like, I'm a
man's
real man.
She
I'm
was
like,
a man's man. Yeah, exactly.
you about to be a real man going home.
About the country club by yourself.
Yeah, I don't think Sean
Oh,
lasts though.
I think he'll last a little bit longer than a lot of those other dudes will, I think.
It'll be interesting to see. And then she has some private time with a couple guys like John. She takes Dotton to her room or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. And I guess he impresses upon her.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dotes on her a little bit.
You can
She's like, "Oh, I like
definitely
this."
you can definitely see who is not even a threat to go home at this point.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Joey's not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. And he got his part. He got his quiet
Don's
time
not
as
going
well.
anywhere.
Yeah, good kissing.
I know you don't like it, but I don't think Aaron B's going anywhere.
No, unfortunately, not yet. Anyway.
I
I
don't
like
think
Xavier
going
way
anywhere.
better than Aaron
Oh, absolutely,
B.
dude. I like Xavier.
I didn't mind Aaron B last week, but he's
now-
a total B this week.
Yeah, now he's a total B.
A total B.
He's
Not just
total.
an Aaron B.
Yeah.
He's a total B.
Exactly.
Total B.
He is.
Yeah,
Aaron B.
Xavier's
Yeah.
not going anywhere. And based on the previews of next episode, I don't think Michael's going anywhere either. But I don't like Michael.
Well, some good
Michael,
guys
which
got
one's
sent home
Michael?
this week.
He's the one that was kind of dressed up almost like, I don't know what his Ken was, but he was almost like a pimp.
Oh,
the
yeah,
white-
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Michael, the dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the guy who likes curvy women. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that's
just don't know. I don't
Yeah,
see
we
that.
haven't seen much of him.
Yeah, but I think
He was Pimp Ken this time, right? Had the,
Yeah.
Had the fur on.
Well, Dalton gets the rose in the bedroom, and then now it's time to go on the work date.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been quiet. All the guys kind
Yeah.
of hating on him. Like, do you even know this guy? What do we know about
Dude,
this
this
guy?
is probably the
I forgot he even existed.
Dude, this is probably the funniest part of the show so far, watching shit play out on this date, man. 'Cause that kid was just clueless.
He
That kid was so
super
clueless.
excited to
Holy
get to
crap.
the amusement
Belmont
park.
Park.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But then you could tell he was so nervous and he was just clueless as hell, man. And you hear the crickets going. I was
I
like,
love
oh,
the
man.
editing on this
Oh,
part.
yeah.
On this
Oh, yeah.
particular part. The music in the background just, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, you take that music out. Is it as awkward? Maybe. Maybe not. But it
This
makes
guy,
it so awkward to
this
watch.
guy has gone up like so high on my list after this date. Like, I was seriously, I was like, this guy's awesome, man.
He's like, yeah, girl, get you some of that. He's like,
She's like, what flavor ice cream? You're like,
yeah, whatever.
he can't answer any question.
No, he has an answer for nothing. She's like, what is it about your past relationships?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So was there any specific thing that they ended?
It's just, it's nothing. We're just getting.
I wonder if that's just clever editing. If he really said something.
Yeah,
or not,
maybe. I
but-
don't know.
about yourself?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. It was fun.
And then he's like, well, I'm not really like the best, and then he's like beating around. I guess communication.
It's like, you think?
And then he's talking to the camera, and he's like, "Yeah, I think it's going great." And he's like, "I'm just,
he's.
I love him.
I'm just
Yeah, dude,
tired. Amusement
his-
parks make me tired."
His problem is he's one of those nervous, shy guys, and that's exactly what she doesn't want, right? She wants
Yeah.
a take charge
She
kind of
wants a
guy that's going to pull her in,
confident, yeah.
confident. He was not that at all.
I don't know if he's nervous
So-
because he seems pretty relaxed.
Well, through,
He took a Xanax
yeah.
before he
but
went
through,
on there.
through some of the conversations, you could tell he was kind of sitting there like, you know, he didn't know what to say. You know, he was like, oh, dude, you're toast.
She was really perturbed. She had to scoop her own ice
Yeah,
cream.
exactly. So he didn't want to be like a gentleman and get my ice cream for me, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, no, you go ahead and get your stuff, girl. Go ahead. You want some of that? You want some of that cotton candy? Dig in.
Then she like cuts him loose, like
Yeah, gone. Totally.
in on the date.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which is kind of messed up, but if it ain't
Well,
working,
if
I mean, it's
Yeah.
just
Get the
very
rose or
awkward.
you
You
don't
can
get the
tell.
rose
Yeah,
on
but
those dates, and
Oh, really? So if you don't get the rose, you
Yeah,
get sent home on those dates?
yeah, I
Oh,
think
wow.
so.
So that's a big risk on those one-on-ones.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay.
well, and like they're trying to interview him in the limo. He just like
Fell
falls
asleep.
asleep.
And she's like, Warwick? And he's just out. You hear him snoring. He's like, out. He's like, ah.
he's yawning. He answers one question, but he's got like 3 yawns in the middle
How
of
in the world do
the
you
one
fall
sentence.
asleep during something
Yeah,
like
it's like
this?
she must have roofied him or something. Man. That's why they kid was.
I've been to amusement parks. They are exhausting.
I get you're tired, but this is like still a big event for you. You know what
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean? And like now you got someone else in the car interviewing you, the cameras, and you're
Yeah,
just falling
he's
asleep.
out,
Maybe
man.
he did take something.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
he
think
took some
she
kind
roofied
of
him, man.
relaxer. She
I
roofied
don't know.
him.
I would have kept him around after that. I was like, there's something about this guy.
Right, just in case she wants to like just get away from all the drama and just get some laid back stuff. Yeah,
Maybe he's a good cuddler. He seems like someone that
Yeah.
would take a good nap with you.
yeah, oh yeah,
Like,
I
you know
bet,
what
guess
I
so.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
disappointing to see
Yeah,
him go.
I was watching that, man. I was like, this kid's toast. I was like, holy cow, man. I was like, what the
Yeah.
hell's this kid doing?
I don't know.
Well,
And then this is where Aaron talks to Charity, and instead of like trying to build something, he throws
Yeah.
Braden under the bus. We saw this the
Again.
previous week with
Yeah.
Adrian. Now it's Aaron's turn
well,
to do
Adrian
this.
didn't get
Yeah.
sent home the previous week, so
Yeah.
we didn't see a negative in that happening.
He was kind of MIA this episode.
Yeah, for good reason.
Yeah, he's like, can someone else throw
Yeah.
Braden under the bus here?
Yeah,
He's
so
like, maybe if we take turns.
Aaron's like, I'll step up. I got you.
Yeah, so he tries to be the protector and warns her about
protector.
Braden, even though Braden has been pretty open to
with
her.
about it. Yeah. Now, Braden hasn't quite voiced it
Yeah.
as strongly with her as he has with the guys. One thing it's just so stupid about Braden, too, and maybe it's part of his plan, but he already knows dudes are throwing him under the bus, so now you're just giving him more ammo to throw you under the
why
bus.
are you talking?
You know?
Here's the other thing. He's telling her that, he's, cautious of this whole engagement thing and all that kind of stuff. But he's telling the guys, like, she's dating 20 dudes. Like,
Right.
he says it completely differently in different contexts to the guys than he does to her.
No.
He's selling her on him. He's
Yeah.
not
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
actually falling for her.
Yeah, but he
I don't
is
think.
pretty open. Like he could have really reassured her, but he
didn't.
doesn't.
No, he stayed open. And the thing is, he brought up some damn good points. He said, "Look, I barely met your brother. We haven't met each other's families. We don't really know a whole lot about each other. So yeah, he's like, right now, I'm interested in you. I like you, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to propose to you at the end of this. So
Well,
I mean, he brought up some good valid points there. Talking about that.
That's a valid point at this point in the game.
Right,
But
at this point,
and when I
exactly.
say game, the show. But he's talking about, like, at the end of it, he's not going to be. He's like, yeah, I'll date her, but I don't think he
Well, he
ever
said he's not
sees.
sure. Yeah.
I don't think, and none of them would be sure at this point.
But
But the whole point is that is the end goal.
Oh yeah, but again, so like Josh said, Aaron throws him under the bus, and then of course, Charity does the typical Charity.
Yeah,
you know?
what's her deal with this? She
Yeah, it's
shuts
ridiculous.
down. She's like, "Oh my god, that's terrible news. Now I gotta like sulk about
Yeah.
this."
And now all the other guys are pissed at Aaron because
Yeah.
they know exactly that's going to happen. They're like, she's going to fucking shut down now because you just did this, Aaron.
And there's
Yeah.
plenty
We're
of
not gonna
people
get
that
our
haven't
time.
had their chance with her, and now
Uh-huh.
she's not even in the mood to
Oh yeah,
explore some other guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And I hate that she does that. Like, that's on her.
Now
She
she's
really
got to
shouldn't
run
do
to
that.
Braden to clear things up, and he gets more
More
time.
time.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what the guys are all saying. They're like, you just.
Xavier's like, "What the
just
hell are you
screwed us."
doing, dummy?"
Yeah, you literally
Exactly.
just handed him more time, and you know he's gonna talk his way out of it. Like,
But the thing is, he didn't. They're all like,
He
gonna
already has a rose, so
they-
chances are she's not going to do
Yeah.
a 180.
And they're all they're all sitting there saying he's going to tell her what she wants to hear. And that's not what he did at all. He told her.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't.
He could have.
He could have exactly. But that's not what he did.
yeah.
He stayed true to his story the whole time, right? So I mean, you can hate the kid all
He
you
could
want.
have really
but-
flipped it and be like, "Why do you trust him? And how do you believe what he's saying? Believe what I tell you.
Yeah,
It shouldn't
exactly.
matter what anyone else says."
Yeah.
But he doesn't.
Well,
play
and he
that.
did say, he said, look, I'm being completely open with you here. Anybody who says they can just get engaged to somebody without truly knowing them, he's like, those guys are a little delusional, I think. He's like, I want to get to know you better. So
Yeah, and I don't think any of them would propose to her today. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it's.
Oh no, some of them are saying they
you're
are.
exaggerating
Yeah.
the situation. Do you know what I mean? Like, the show is you go through this process, you make it to the end, you get engaged. Like, that's the show, and he acts like that's just not in the realm for him.
Well, the way it's going, he's going to have a lot more time with her.
Yeah.
So,
Although the previews now make it look like he might leave in the next episode. Well, I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
previews
Yeah.
love
But
to
they always
show
do
stuff
stuff like that.
like
Exactly.
that.
And they show him getting in a car, and Aaron's like, "Get the hell out of here! Press the step on the gas." And it's
Well,
like,
and that whole behavior right there, based on that preview, how they're both like going at it, like trying to threaten to fight each other, you can both go. I don't need that macho.
that's what I thought last week about
Yeah.
Adrian and him, but
Yeah.
they both stayed that week.
Yeah, at least they were somewhat civil in their conversations. This is like
Yeah, they didn't go
this
right
is
on,
like a
yeah.
bro. Like, when I say bro, I'm not bro, but you know what I mean. This is like bar fight kind of stuff,
Yeah.
and I don't need that childish stuff. And she should
You
need
don't
it either.
need it, like-
I don't need it. She doesn't need it.
So,
Yeah, maybe
some
she
good
likes
guys,
it, I don't
some
know.
good guys get sent home this week, I think.
Yeah.
I
Oh, dude, I
know.
thought so too. Yeah, for sure, man.
I know.
Firefighter dude gets sent home.
I
Yeah, I'm
liked
okay with
him.
him leaving. He
I
was,
liked him.
He was Debbie Downer. a lot,
yeah,
man.
he was a complainer this week.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
But
The
Adrian
whole
went home.
episode
I was
complained.
okay with that.
Yeah, I was telling you. What,
Yeah,
I
Adrian.
couldn't think of his name, and I was like, you know what? I don't care what
James
what his
went
name
home
is.
and
His ass ain't
he
here
was
anymore.
kind of a
Screw him.
complainer this week too. Like he was getting aggressive with Sean and stuff. But
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad Adrian's a guy, man.
and who else left? Anyone else?
And I hope Aaron leaves now too for the crap people.
Yeah,
You know.
I'm very anti-Aaron. Also, I like
Mhm.
Xavier.
Yeah.
I
I
Xavier's
like
good. Michael.
John.
We see much Michael, but he seems like a cool dude. I
don't like Michael.
I like to see more of him.
Yeah,
no,
not
I
best
don't. Yeah,
But we haven't got to see enough. of him.
Tanner. I want to see more Tanner.
Yeah, I'd like to see more Tanner.
I would love to see more.
There's some other guy that's in the background that looks good that we never see either.
And Tanner tried pulling off the ice skating Ken, right? He had like the ice skating ballerina looking.
he was
outfit
getting
wearing,
pissed
man.
too. Like him
Yeah.
and Xavier.
Yeah,
Like, dude,
yeah.
what are you doing? He's like, I agree. Like, quit messing around.
I was
Yeah.
worried
Oh, yeah.
Tanner was gonna go. I was worried he was one of them that was gonna go. And I initially wrote him off, being a Steelers fan and all, but like he's a Steelers.
Was James
fan,
the one who
that's
did the donuts? The donut guy.
Yes, he
person?
was the
He's
donut
gone
guy.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Gone.
Yeah, I was surprised she let him go because I thought there was a connection with her. I don't know.
Yeah, and
There-
she
I
didn't
wouldn't
give those guys too much of a chance, which
No,
sucks.
she didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
well-
maybe that would have changed
Well,
if
and
she
they
had time with
and they
him.
knew
Maybe.
it too, right? I mean, they're talking like, "Look, I'm not getting any time with her. I'm going home." You know, and yeah, they were right. Your ass is going home.
Yeah, and Sean, I think he's the big winner this week because
Oh,
I
big
think
time,
he
yeah, no
got
doubt.
noticed and stepped up. So
And he's
Yeah.
not involved in all that drama right now. So yeah, he definitely got some good
I-
brownie points.
I think if they're worth anything, they'll watch this and see this like week to week that you've got to speak up right away and talk to her because if one person says something negative to her, she bounces for the night.
now I think
You got to get in early.
John
Yeah.
Henry's playing a little smooth because he's like, I'm patient, I got you. So he's having like a different take than a lot of guys, and I
John
think he's going to keep
Henry
him.
is gone.
Yeah, he's gone now.
Oh yeah, John Henry left, but the other John is there.
John B.
John B.
John
yeah.
B. Yeah.
Yes. He's like, he gets in real quick. He's like, hey, I'm still here.
he's like, I'm waiting on you, girl.
Yeah.
I got you.
Oh, yeah.
I got you. We're going to make it a little bit.
Let me get that
and then
kiss.
you
Yeah,
go,
that's
yeah.
right.
And that's smart. Like, you know, I'm still here. Just
Oh, yeah,
He's
I'm
still-
he's
I mean,
the
she-
actual like gentleman of the group
Yeah,
so
she
far.
ain't gonna forget about John anytime. So I think he's gold right now. That dude's got
Yeah.
he's in there.
and Joey's the same way.
I bet he goes pretty
Yeah,
far.
Joey's Joey too. Yeah,
Yeah. And I like,
Joey.
she mentions that every interaction she has with Joey is
just
meaningful.
staring
I don't
at
like
her.
Joey, but I see that
But they
she's
have
into him and
meaningful
stuff, and-
conversations. It's either a deep conversation or
And then
it's
his
a
eyes are always
purposeful
on her all
It's
the
a
time.
purposeful conversation. It's not just like,
Yeah, I just
Here's
something
your
about him. I'm not digging.
Joey's
not
all
winning
right.
me over.
Joey's all right, man.
good thing you don't.
He's like one of those guys that tries that you don't really care for, so it doesn't really matter to you, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's gonna win.
You know what I mean?
Who do you think is gonna win?
I don't know, but not Joey though.
You don't think
John
it's
B.
Brayden?
Yeah.
I'm John B. fan right now.
John,
I'm
John,
John
John's
B.
got a
fan,
good
too.
chance. I think.
John B. Xavier
sure.
right now. I'm
Yeah.
big on.
Dotton
Like I
too.
said, Sean-
Dotton's up there.
Yeah, but you-
she likes.
Yeah,
she pulls
I
him
think
into
that's-
her room.
Yeah, but she likes
There's
him.
a private
They're not
conversation.
romantic.
Yeah, but
I
yeah,
don't
exactly.
think.
And
You
you
think
know,
it's more of a
and we haven't
friendship
seen
vibe?
much of Dotton yet. You know, we haven't really seen a whole lot of him.
Too tall.
Yeah.
Maybe
But
she likes
and of
them.
course, like we said, Sean definitely got some brownie points this week, man.
He probably will go, but
Yeah.
yeah, at some point.
I see Sean also kind of being a little childish, like Brayden. I feel like he
don't
gives
know if
off
we've
that
seen
vibe.
that yet,
I
but-
haven't
Yeah.
seen it
Yeah,
yet.
yeah,
but
right
I
now-
get
kind of
that
teased
vibe.
it a little bit in a preview. every
Yeah,
now
out of
and
all the
then.
guys right now, I'd say probably I'd say John B. Probably, man, just because he is
Yeah.
he's like the most gentlemanly kind of guy. He's taking his time, yet he's not being super aggressive, but he's being aggressive enough where he's getting his kisses and stuff, and he's just being
Yeah.
attentive, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that dude's gonna last a while. He might win it.
Or give me a call. You're available.
Go to an amusement park, take a nap.
That's right.
I'll get my own ice cream. It'll be fine.
Oh man.
Any final thoughts?
Yeah, that was hilarious, dude. Holy shit.
No.
Oh. Nah, man.
Nah,
I
I'm
tell you,
good.
dude, man. This dime drop is getting ridiculous, man. Just getting
I know.
damn ridiculous on the show.
Same thing every week.
Mm-hmm.
This week's like a replay of the first one.
Look, she was a
second
contestant
one.
on the show. She knows that stuff goes on in the
Yeah.
house. So
And she even
I
tells
don't
Braden
really
that. shit.
hate that they're telling her stuff.
What
I
do you
just-
think about her saying, I'm going to clip Braden's rose, and then she doesn't do
She
it?
doesn't, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
that-
talk.
Like, sure, you're gonna clip it.
Production.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And of course, because what's his name pulls her aside. She's like, "Hey, you know,
What are we
you
gonna
know,
do about
do you
this guy?"
trust Braden right now? And you know, do you think you're gonna pull his rose?" She's like, "Oh, I think I might." Then yeah, no, you
That's
can't.
the producer saying, "Go ahead and tell him you might. We
Right,
know
yeah.
you're not going
Quite
to."
honestly, if Braden left this show, the rest of these guys are somewhat boring.
Oh,
You
yeah.
wouldn't have even if she
That's true.
wasn't into him, the producer should be like, this guy's
You gotta
kind of
keep
making
him
the
in.
show
I'm
right now.
actually
That's
very
true.
surprised Caleb, the wrestler, isn't like
Yeah.
causing more drama. I thought he was going to be kind of.
He's pretty quiet this week, and
Yeah.
she hasn't shown much interest in him, though.
Nah, but
She
she's
likes him though.
Yeah, she likes him for
I
some
don't
reason.
know.
Yeah, she's been keeping him around for some
Yeah,
reason.
but again, is the show keeping him around, or is she keeping him?
Yeah, good question.
Maybe there's a contract thing there with ABC and the wrestling.
I do
Like,
think
you gotta
he's.
keep this
I
guy
do think
around
he's
a
good
little
for the
bit.
show. I think he's kind of entertaining, but I
Yeah.
haven't seen a spark from them two yet.
Yeah, no,
No.
not really. Hadn't been smart there.
And if
But
they
I
haven't happened
thought
yet, I
On
question
night
whether it will.
one, when he was being all like, doing the backflips and stuff with the jumper and all that stuff, I was like, he's just here for partying and for the show and for fame. But he does seem to be
He's like a legit dude, you know.
legit.
And is she going to go for a wrestler? And
Oh,
that
yeah.
I don't.
No,
I doubt it.
Bottom line is he didn't have a chance of hell in the long run. He's not gonna last.
Not a chance in hell.
No, that dude ain't gonna last.
I agree, but
Wow.
There's no chance that dude's gonna
Strong
last.
opinion right there.
He'll be around for another week or two, maybe, but he ain't gonna last the long haul for sure. And we do see
I would like to see him get a one-on-one date at least.
yeah, that would be
at
nice,
least
yeah.
give my man a chance.
Yeah, that way we can see that fake cry that we've been waiting on seeing. You know? It's shown in the first episode.
That's true, man.
Waiting to see that fake cry.
I just want to see her not cut a cocktail night short. Can we just
That
have
would
a
be
full,
nice. That's
complete
true.
cocktail night?
That would be good.
Like, I'm tired. I'm tired.
She
of
should just make those two like joust it out or something.
There you
go,
man.
Like, hey, you two settle this. Winner.
arm
see
wrestle,
you later.
whatever.
Or just fight it out. Be done.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
There it is.
And there it is. All right, folks. Well, there it is. Another episode down. Yeah, I'm not liking Aaron anymore. Josh ain't liking him. Ashley loves him. She
I don't love him, but I'm not mad at what he did. I'm just
but-
mad at the timing of what he did.
But let us know what you guys think about this dying dropping, because quite honestly, I'm getting fed up with it. I'm tired of this crap, and I'd like to see it go away. But hey, as always, we love doing this for you guys, and we will check you at our next review. Please hit like and subscribe.
See ya.
See ya.